Hi everyone, I hope you are doing good today. Today I want to talk to you about sadness and overwhelm because I know you as moms are dealing with a lot of that. And I know some days are better than others, but you're still dealing with a lot of overwhelm and it probably comes in ebbs and flows where one moment you think you're fine and then the next minute you feel completely sad and overwhelmed. So for those of you that are new here, welcome. This channel exists because I'm a firm believer that every mom deserves a support system during this difficult time with your adult child. As I always say, we can't plan for something like this. There is no preparation for this type of journey in our life with our child. So what I would like to do is talk about, the saying, stop, drop, and roll. Like if there's a fire, stop, go to the floor and roll. Well, what I want you to remember is stop, breathe, and move. So when you are feeling the overwhelm and you are feeling the sadness, what are you going to do? So hopefully you can remember that. Literally stop what you're doing. I want you to take a deep breath. And then I want you to move your body. Because you're going to switch your fight or flight, which is what you're automatically going into when that happens, right? We're meant to go into that and come out. But what happens is with moms like us, and I was doing the same thing, is our bodies got stuck on that fight or flight mode. And that's not healthy. So stop, breathe, and move your body. Go for a short walk. Remove yourself from the room you're in. Remove yourself from the people. People, places, and things that sometimes it's better to just be alone for a little bit. So that is one thing I want you to remember. But then also just 3 tips that I had for you was, it's okay to be down and it's okay to be sad. And it's okay to, even give in a little bit, like, you know what, I'm going to give myself an hour. I'm going to give myself 4 hours, but just don't stay there. Because sometimes a good cry is amazing, right? Sometimes a good cry is what we need. But the problem is when we start that and we're not conscious enough to say, okay, I'm only going to allow myself this much time, then we end up staying there. And that's when depression sets in. And so I want to encourage you to not, stay in that mode. Number 2 is journal. I want you to journal gratitude. So every day, if you can think of, 3 to 5 things that you're grateful for, and jot those down, because when you're in a moment like that, it's good to be able to reflect back to see, because in the moment you may feel like you have nothing to be grateful for, but there always is. There always is something. And so I want you to be able to look back in those journals and say, oh yeah, it wasn't on top of mine, but I actually do have a lot of things to be grateful for. And then lastly is love those in front of you. Love your other children. Love your spouse. Love your friends. The people that want to be there for you, don't push them away. That's something that I did a lot of. I didn't know how to handle the situation, and so I didn't handle it well at all. I was not doing any of these things that I'm teaching you guys to do. I wish I would have, but I've since learned, and these are the things that I do to implement, my life today, because we all have stress. It's just different kinds of stress. And so these are things that I do to make sure that, I can keep on without getting down about anything. But love those in front of you and don't push them away. So I hope you have a good rest of your day. For those of you, if you're interested in a discovery call to discuss one-on-one or group coaching, I would be happy to chat with you. If we've never talked before, you can click the link below under discovery call and sign up on the calendar there. And I would look forward to chatting with you. I'll talk to you soon.